us, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. We have two presentations today. The first one, Rick, will you do the honors?
Certainly.
The Unsung Hero Award. Something we do annually.
The winner of the Unsung Hero Award this year is Mr. George Lowenstein.
Applause from the back room.
George has been on the Planning Commission since they started the spell Planning Commission in 1981, so that's way before most of us were even born, so we do appreciate your efforts. And then after that, after George left the military, he went back to college and got a master's degree, which is really hard if you've ever gone back to college at a tenderly elderly age. It's hard to do. All of our ordinances and the overlays and the saldo have George's fingerprints over them. He has been involved in it since 1981. He's a resource that we've used, and he's been invaluable, even to the point of being invaluable with the sign ordinance, which I think was one of the highlights he really enjoyed working on. Doylestown Township Board of Supervisors. Proclamation. A proclamation of the Doylestown Township Board of Supervisors recognizing George Lowenstein for service to our community and naming him the 2016 Doylestown Township Unsung Hero. Whereas George Lowenstein is a resident of Doylestown Township, and whereas George Lowenstein has volunteered his time in our community since his appointment to the Planning Commission in 1981, whereas George Lowenstein also served on the Township's Performing Arts Committee, which I didn't realize. I didn't realize you had talents in that area. Whereas George Lowenstein volunteers his time and expertise in areas that benefit the Township, especially zoning, land development, and special studies such as the 611 Corridor Study, the Edison Village Study that benefit the Township. And whereas, after retirement, George Lowenstein went back to school and earned a master's degree in planning to be able to better serve the Planning Commission. And whereas George Lowenstein continuously gives his time, energy, and resources selflessly without recognition or notoriety. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Doylestown Township Board of Supervisors recognizes George Lowenstein for service to our township and for selfless giving to his community. We hereby name him the 2016 Doylestown Township Unsung Hero. Remember the day I came on the Planning Commission and he said, geez. Not right.
There you go. Really makes you laugh.
It sure is.
Isn't that beautiful?
You have to come over there and speak and introduce your family, too, please.
Oh, yes. Please tell us who everybody is. Do you guys want to stand up near your pop-up?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, okay. All right, come on. All right, give me. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, the photographer for my family is my daughter, Deborah, and this is my other daughter, Sarah, and these are my two grandchildren. This is Eva. Say hello, Eva.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi,
say
Eva.
hello, Eva. And Drayson is her big brother. And I'm really honored to be here. No, please. This is not something I ever was looking for. I do this here. I did it because I enjoy it, and I think it's the duty of us residents to help to work in the best interest of the residents and the people in the township we live in, and the country, and the state, and the borough, whatever. And I actually found it very good. I felt very good when I would help somebody who really wanted to do something and get it for them, as well as not anything detrimental to the township. It's a good way to get a good compromise. And so I've enjoyed it, and I hope as long as I can still have some breath, continue doing these kind of things. And so once again, I thank you very much for the meeting.
Oh, thank you, George. Thank you for all your service. It's nice to meet you, girls. You're welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting. We have a nice presentation next.
Yes, we're going to at least
Stay through the next
Yes.
presentation.
We promise not to take away some of his star. Okay, shall we sit down?
Thank you. Next, we have an Eagle Scout project presentation. And Jose Donowald has done a project that benefits Kids Castle. Mr. Donowald, you're on, sir.
Yeah, the computer logged off. I don't know the password.
Ed's going. He's gone. This is for Kids Castle, you guys. Have you been to Kids Castle? This project, this young man is helping Kids Castle. So you pay attention. Yeah. See what he's done over there.
All right.
Need a bigger screen. Oh.
I need new eyes.
There we go.
Okay.
Deborah?
Deborah, yeah.
This is
Or
for the
Sarah,
front.
yeah.
Or Sarah. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jose Donowald, and as some of you know, I've been working on my Eagle project. I've spent a lot of time trying to prepare for this project, and now it's complete. My project is a shade table and bench that is located over here in Central Park on the newly added trail. And I chose to do this project because I saw how much it would benefit the community. And now everyone has a place to sit down and relax while they're here in Central Park. To cover the expenses of this project, I aimed to raise $600, but the campaign was way more successful than I expected it to, so we raised $910, and the surplus is $313.06, and I would like to donate that with the approval of my troops council to the Friends of Kids Castle.
Oh, how wonderful.
And now here's just a quick PowerPoint that shows you the pictures of everything that went on. So here's when we were digging the holes. We had help from the roadmaster, Mr. Gar, from digging the holes, so all we did was to put the concrete in and set the posts. Here you can see we were setting the posts. We had to take the dirt that we dug out and bury the concrete back in so it could dry. And here's when we started to get the whole structure together with as you can see, the table and the bench and the frame of the roof starting to come along. And here, me and the other scouts, we were sanding the structure. You can see a little bit to the top as the cedar shingles were finished. And after that, we sealed it with the Thompson's water seal. And here's the finishing product.
That's beautiful. Did you build it?
No, I had help from a family friend. He is a really good talent in carpentry. So.
Are you going to put your little plaque on there?
Yeah, it's already paid for, but.
Oh. That's great. Oh, it's
All right.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good job, great job.
And thank you for the donation to Kids Castle.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's qualified, it's not yet, right?
No, he has the,
I have it.
Oh, okay.
He's going to hand it.
Oh, they've approved it already?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you very much.
And thanks for coming to show us. Normally,
Yeah.
we don't get.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you. Is there anything that you need from us for your project? A letter, or pictures, or?
No, that's it, because I got all the other signatures.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a great job. Congratulations, Dad. I know this is a long journey. Eagle Scout is not easy to get to, and it takes a lot of fortitude and persistence and commitment. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Great job.
Good job.
Good job. And here's the liaison to the Kids Castle.
That would be me.
There you go.
Check on down.
Pass and check. And you're welcome to stay too. We're going to move on with the rest of the agenda, but if you need to go, feel free.
Yes.
You have homework, I know. There you go. So long, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you
Yeah.
for coming. It was lovely to meet you.
Bye-bye.
So long.
Doesn't want to go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And about what it's like to be Eagle Scout. Okay, any other visitors for public comment?
Any
Okay,
visitor
anything?
comment down there?
Next meeting of the board is Tuesday, June 7th at 4 p.m. And we're going to hold our 2017 second budget work session on Tuesday, June 14th at 4 p.m. We're going to be closed on May 30th for Memorial Day. Barkminster this Saturday, it starts at 10 a.m., goes to 12:30. It's free. It's at Central. Is it Central Park? Mm-hmm. It's not at Dog Parks?
At Central Park.
Duh, I would have gone to the wrong place. Okay, it's at the Central Park, not at the Dog Park. That's this Saturday at 10 a.m. Sounds of Summer concert series begins Friday, May 27th at Central Park. The kickoff summer of the concert series is the CB Cares Y2C group. It starts at 7 o'clock and it's free. Monday, May 30th is Memorial Day. We're doing a ribbon cutting for the Covenant Bank Amphitheater in Central Park at 4:45, followed by the Covenant Bank Jazz Festival at 5 p.m., and it is free. Doylestown Township Golf Outing is June 6th. That's a Monday. Doylestown Country Club, and you have to sign up. There are opportunities for golfers still to register. Go to doylestownrec.com to register. 2016 discount park tickets are now all caps available. NOW, all available. Purchase tickets at the counter right in the front or contact the administrative offices. And then Father's Day Fishing Derby is June 19th, rain or shine at Peace Valley Park. Go to the Sailor's Point, got to pre-register, go to doylestownrec.com or contact the township administrative offices. Next item on the agenda, minutes approval from May 3rd, 2016.
Move to approve.
One second.
Has everyone had a chance to review?
Yes.
Any corrections?
Yes. Under Chestnut Valley Drive, page 3, there's extra zeros in the amount. Instead of, it should be 36,000, not 360,000. In the same section, Jeff Garten is referred to as Mrs. Garten.
Happens a lot, doesn't it?
To Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's another issue.
Taking some pills.
And the last sentence, it says, Mr. Snyder commented he is in favor of allocating additional funds to the DTMA. I think he meant the Public Works Road Crew.
Correct.
Did you get all that? I did. Okay. With those corrections, is there, call the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Correspondences from New Britain Township. Their comprehensive plan has been provided to us for our review.
They have a deadline that they would like responses by the 27th. Typically, the board refers it to the Planning Commission. We've already sent a copy to them. If the board has any comments, would like us to share with New Britain, we could incorporate anything that the Planning Commission may have and then send it and meet their deadline.
You're not required to comment. You have an option to comment, but you're not required.
Rick, you probably want to read it through and make comments.
And I think it's good to send to the Planning Commission, and I think it's good to say
Yeah.
there's no changes or whatever, at least acknowledging we received it and looked at it. So.
Yeah, I agree.
The one comment I did have is I went through it fairly quick. In some of the charts, they reference Doylestown, not Doylestown Township. So
Oh.
they should just be consistent in how they're naming.
Yeah. Yeah, because they could be referring to the borough.
Correct.
Yeah. That's a good comment. Okay. All right, great. If everyone could take a quick look at it, there might be another tidbit like that that Ken just found. All right, so acknowledged receipt, we're all going to review and then we'll comment. PennDOT is the next item on the agenda under correspondences.
Yes, we received...
Sound barrier evaluation.
Yes. I've written things so long in my... But yes, we received a letter back from PennDOT. The board will recall that we had received a letter from Mr. Eac, a resident on Sterling Crest Court, concerned about the need for noise barriers along the 611 bypass. And they have a number of items that they consider as criteria, and they've outlined the 6 there. But the end result is they do not feel that those criteria have been met and that the sound barriers would be required.
All right.
So we can certainly share that with Mr. Eck if the board is so inclined, or if you would like to take any other action, be happy to address it.
Well, I don't know what other action we could take. Do you have anything that we could do?
Yeah, I know that he's already reached out to the state representatives, and if anyone were to really move this along, I don't think there's funding for it at this point in time, and obviously they're not meeting the requirements, so, yeah. So.
Just looking at the documentation or correspondence that we've had, and maybe I'm just the way I'm interpreting it, but when I read, and this was on the first page here, he is, as you said, he listed the 6 items, and there's one about the addition, number 5, the addition or relocation of interchange lanes or ramps added to a quadrant to complete an existing partial interchange. Wasn't a ramp added after that development was put in?
I don't know.
I recall, because that
Yeah,
development
that was
gave up some
Foster.
land to do some improvements there.
Yeah, so my simple looking review of this is like, they met number 5, not, so I would kind of question this a little bit more.
Not, they didn't do it recently, but to your point, they did it after. They did the northbound ramp getting off of Broad Street. They had it. Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I would suggest that Stephanie and her staff investigate that and provide a
Okay.
commentary back saying that, thank you for the letter, but please understand X, and share it with Marguerite Quinn and whomever else.
Yeah,
Okay.
good comment. All right, reports from the solicitor.
Nothing we won't discuss later in the agenda, Madam Chairperson.
Lieutenant, you have anything?
Nothing to report.
Anything?
Just want to report to the board that the road program, with the exception of the striping and the markings, has been completed, and hopefully, weather permitting, we can get the striping done end of this week,
Talking
beginning
Wells
of next
Road
week.
or-
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Wells Road, and there are a couple stop bars that need to be put in also.
Okay.
Well, Wells Road being done, but does that mean the whole program is done for this year?
No, I think,
Well, this project is done. I don't know if I guess
no,
Dick would
not the
answer.
road program.
The bid project is done,
The bid project.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it is done.
Other work will go,
Yes.
continue to move along.
all
Township forces.
All right, good.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's very good.
Nice to get done early.
Ooh, yeah. Excellent. All right, we'll look for those stripes. Anything else?
That's it.
Manager.
I just have one thing, and that is a request from Mr. Wallace. He requests this usually every year to go to the training in Hershey, July 11th and 12th. We share that cost with the DTMA.
Is
For
there a
the
motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's
I
fine.
had it.
Okay, go on, moving on.
Yeah, okay, good. Supervisors, got anything?
Yes, just one item to remind everybody regarding our Central Park and our Performing Arts Series, the Thompson Performing Arts Series. You mentioned 2 of the early events on the 27th and 30th, but we have scheduled 13 events this year throughout the summer, all the way through August 24th, from a lot of favorites and familiar bands that have been there before, the new ones, and ending the year August 24th with another movie is Zootopia for the kids in that.
But a lot of, it's going to be a busy summer, a lot of different events. And these are just part of the performing arts series, but I understand there's other, programs in that they're working on, even through the EAC and everything, so. And then regarding EAC report, we do have EAC Summit coming up on June 16th with speakers Gene Ortiz and David Benner. We have, as earlier reported, all that work was done at the native plant garden in the back. Over 500 plugs were in and completed, but weeding does continue. And we've got one scheduled for May 28th, 9 to 11. We don't need a lot of volunteers, but for that matter, if we have more than we need, I'm sure we can find something for them to do. But there's ongoing maintenance of that education garden in the area around the bird blind. Additionally, there's an effort to make the bird blind more ADA compliant as far as wheelchair accessibility. There's a ramp going in there, but it came to our attention that the opening or the actual blind spot was not at the proper height. So that was going to be manipulated or changed so that could meet those needs. In addition, the other things I was going to mention is just that a lot of our EAC members are active in different capacities, but in the township, Janine, who's on, or Janine Mitchell, she's actually taking a page from Ray and doing a bird walk for the second graders, I think, over at Cooks.
That's wonderful.
And
That's great.
also two of our EAC members are their own yards, so taking, are in part of the new garden tour. I don't have the date on that, but I'm sure if you inquire, we can get that information. But so not only do they come to the meetings, get involved, and help with the the volunteer events, they're really doing it at home and other stuff. The last thing is just to watch for, we're preparing for a fall speaker series of different guests and presentations through the AC here at the township.
Excellent.
So,
Excellent.
I think
Good report.
that's it.
What time
Summary.
is the EAC Summit?
I believe that's 7
Usually 7 o'clock?
7 to 9. I believe it's 7 to 9.
Okay.
Autumn, is that 7 to 9? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 7 to 9.
Okay, thanks.
Ken, you have anything?
Thank you.
No comment.
Okay. Yeah.
Just one thing, we received in our packet a letter from the DEP regarding the radon, and we talked a little bit about it before. I don't know if this is a form letter, but they're suggesting that we look into putting in our building code radon control methods. So I don't know if they're just sending out to everybody and it's already in our code, or are they saying, dear Doylestown, you should look at putting in, it's CCAH 2103, et cetera, et cetera. Do you know?
I don't know if it's in there, but we copied code on it so they could take a look at that, and if it isn't, address it. And obviously, we use the UCC, so if we need to, that may be something that the PASO group is looking at doing as well. So I will follow up with Sinclair.
I appreciate that. The other thing was just, it says it as far as putting it into for new construction for family dwellings and townhouses, et cetera, but it doesn't mention regular old buildings. Where
Like office buildings?
Yeah, that seems a little strange to me.
I mean, considering people spend a lot of time
Yeah,
out there.
all
Yeah,
day,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
could double check with
Okay.
Sinclair or something.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Anything?
That's it. No, but
Just quickly for me, just wanted to just make a brief mention about the bike and hike meeting. We had a great meeting this morning, and lots of stuff that's happening, and things are really moving along with the Lower State Road project. And, just generally, there's a lot of excitement in the room, and, it's a great committee. I encourage people to come out and learn about all the different trails that are happening and that are planned to happen in the future. And, it was nice. A young man walked in with his kindergarten son, and, they're interested in a trail along Turk Road, and they wanted to know what they could do to, help move that along. It was just kind of, there was, Stephanie saw it, there was a nice, what's the word? Energy in the room this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just kind of great to see the committee and then other people from the community coming and taking place. So.
Great, thanks. The only thing that I would comment on, the Cato Bucks County Association of Township Officials has conversations once a month or so that I attend. And one thing that's coming up is medical marijuana dispensing zoning. So I think that's something that we should have our planning commission start taking a look at.
I will tell you, the jointure, which is Newtown, Wrightstown, and Upper Mayfield, is going to be involved in this too, so you're better off being ahead instead of behind.
Let's not wait for our legislator to do it. Let's get it sorted out now.
Yeah, agree.
Okay, unfinished, I'm sorry, did I say? Unfinished business? None? New business, FEMA, designation of an agent. We did this not too long ago to collect monies when we had, for Hurricane Sandy, yes?
Yes, we did.
So we designate our, the guy in charge of emergency management, Sinclair Salisbury, to be the agent. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. And, where am I? New Britain Township, the Shamany Greenway Trail. Everyone had a chance to review this?
This is very exciting. They've received a $1,225,000 grant.
Somebody else gets the
The
lead.
I know they're going to be the lead on this. It's a TAP grant, very exciting. However, they are seeking a memorandum of understanding. The Bike Hike Committee talked about this morning. It's very exciting. We don't have to put any money towards it because we already participated like a couple years ago. And then Chalfont went and got a grant to do more design work. And now they've got the grant for the construction, similar to the one that we got for like Lower State Road. The Borough of Chalfont and New Britain Township have already approved this and executed it. I have the original document here. They are seeking our approval and execution by the chairman of our board as well.
All right, is there a motion to approve the?
I'll make a motion.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All right, the motion and second to approve the memorandum of understanding. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll do that, thank you. And then Lower State Road Trail, project L00147.
Yeah, I took this right off the Pennsylvania Department, what they call their ECMS site. This is their electronic, the way everything is managed with these grants and projects and everything. You'll recall back in March, we had a document where the board approved a resolution for us to create the this is the construction inspection portion of the TAP grant. The board authorized that. Dick and Tom Kelso and I were selected to review the documents that came in from the different firms. PennDOT put that out on their system. Pannoni, Baker, Carroll, TPD, and KSE were the engineering firms that submitted proposals. The fees are actually set pretty much by PennDOT and will be paid for 100% by the grant. But I wanted you to see that Pannoni happened to be the one that was selected. PennDOT reviewed the documents. We put our 2 cents in, and then PennDOT's like 6 levels at PennDOT reviewed it as well and selected Pannoni. I just wanted to bring it full circle for you so that you knew who would be doing the construction inspection.
Can you simply define exactly what they're going to do? When I read this, I kind of got lost. So when I read construction inspection, so they're kind of just...
How is she supposed to do that?
In essence, in real layman's terms.
Yeah,
can you-
layman's terms.
Once the
One
project,
sentence or less.
once the Lower State Road Trail project is bid and the contractor's on site, Pannoni's inspectors will be out there and making sure that the construction of the trail is done in accordance with the plans and everything like that. Similar to what Mario's
They're like
firm
project
does.
managers.
Project managers,
Thank you.
making sure.
Okay.
Chris will still be involved because he did the design work
Right.
for us, but they'll be doing the construction.
Okay.
All right, so that's for information, that doesn't.
I have to go online, well, no, I don't think, I just have to go online. Before I did that, I thought I would, make sure that you guys knew it, that it came full circle.
Very good.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Second.
Do we need a motion?
No.
Or just?
I'm going to
just
go
a-
online and do it.
Okay,
It's information,
okay.
but
Do you need to do anything?
I don't think so, just that you acknowledge that, it's on
Okay.
the minutes that you.
Thank you.
know it. Thank you.
That was quick. All right, proclamation, you got that one? Jacob Mitchell? Is there a motion to approve Jacob Mitchell's proclamation for Eagle Scout?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Is there a second? Actually, this was already signed and executed, so we're just ratifying.
We don't need you again.
Well, she looked at me to make a motion, so I did.
You need to ratify it, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Did you guys do one for the young man that gave the presentation or not?
Yeah, no, because his will not, they will
Not
send it
yet.
to
Till he
him.
gets to the board.
He has to get it, he still has to go to
That was his
national and
finishing.
everything. He has to still go to, like, the county and go up to national and be approved, and then when they do the court of honor, we'll be notified. I've already
Then we
talked to
do
his
the
dad about,
proclamation for
I already
that.
talked to his dad about that.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Just to get approval from the
Traffic signal.
Thank you. Armor and Son.
In 2014, we approved an RFP working with Armor. They do our traffic signal maintenance. They do a relamping twice a year, and then anytime it goes out, there's a problem in a signal, they do the repairs and everything. It had an automatic renewal. I talked to Pannoni about maybe doing another RFP this year. They went back and got Armor to just keep their pricing and everything the same. I would request that, and you see the letter from Armor, I would just request that we can extend that for another year. Also, the consortium is talking about possibly doing this as a whole group. Armor's pretty much the one in the Bucks County area that does most of the municipalities. So,
Extend it for a year, beginning when to end when?
well,
I see 3/11/14. That
Yeah,
was 2
we-
years ago.
yeah, so we're a little off on our timing here, but, because I thought they would redo it, but they didn't. So I'd like to take it from tonight forward through the end of the year and have them redo it in 17 then.
So from today, May 17th to May 17th, 2017?
If we could
Would
do it
that-
for a year, that would give us time in the beginning of next year to put our
Okay.
RFPs out.
Is there a motion to extend to May of 2017?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, the Arlie grant, another traffic.
Yes. You will recall that we were awarded an Arlie grant, and actually, I think it's for almost closer to $48,000. That included the engineering as well as the construction here, and we bid this out, and Armor and Sons is the low quote. This is for the Upper State and Shade Retreat.
Okay.
Fixing that signal. I know the Traffic Advisory Committee has been talking about that need for improvements there, so we're recommending that we move forward with that as well.
Okay, we're looking for a motion to approve the bid to Armor and Sons for the Arlie grant.
I'll make that motion.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. Land development for the
Next
Fitzgibbons.
item, as you'll recall, the Fitzgibbon subdivision, a two-lot subdivision, and they executed the development agreement, which is consistent with your approval. Request the board approve the Fitzgibbon subdivision land development agreement.
Did everyone have a chance to read through this document?
Yes.
Or at least attempt to?
Yes.
Are there any questions about it? Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now, the bills list for May 17th. Is there a motion to approve the bills list for May 17th?
So moved.
Second.
The one thing I mentioned, you may have noticed my name was in there. There's a check in there for $143.56 for me. That's reimbursement of the PSATs. I didn't take a check in the beginning, I just paid out of my pocket, so I'll approve the bills list with that exception.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And then the treasurer's report for May 17th, 2016.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Any questions?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. All right, the announcements. Wow. Okay, start again. Then our next meeting is Tuesday, June 7th at 4 p.m. We're going to hold our second 2017 budget work session on Tuesday, June 14th at 4 p.m. We're going to be closed on May 30th for Memorial Day. Barkminster is this Saturday, May 21st at 10 a.m. to start to 12:30 at Doylestown Township Central Park. Go to Doylestown Rec for more information. Sounds of Summer Concert Series begins Friday, May 27th at Central Park, kicking off with the CB Cares Y2C concert at 7 p.m. It is free. Monday, May 30th is the Covenant Bank Amphitheater in Central Park, Covenant Bank Jazz Festival at 5 p.m. and it is free. There's also the ribbon cutting for the amphitheater. Doylestown Township annual golf outing is June 6th at the Doylestown Country Club. And there are spaces open for more golfers, so register at doylestownrec.com. 2016 discount park tickets are now available, and to purchase them, contact the administrative offices. Father's Day Fishing Derbies, June 19th, 2016, rain or shine at Peace Valley Park. Enter at Sailors Point to pre-register. Get other information, doylestownrec.com, or contact the administrative offices in Doylestown Township. Seeing no other business, we are adjourned. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.